So at the end of this video, you're going to be able to pay yourself. Your business, and your personal finances will be separated and you will be able to scale. You guys are new to me. I'm sorry. I just gave you this, right? This way in front of the camera. Hopefully you can see it. I didn't do this business idea 2 years ago because I doubted myself. I was like, nah, I'm not capable of doing this. But in actual fact, I am. It may have taken me 2 years to notice that, but I'm here now and I'm pushing it because I really want to help as many people as possible. So this is something that's going to sit in front of me in every video that I do because I need that reminder. And if I didn't hold it up long enough, it says stop telling yourself you are not qualified, not worthy, or not experienced enough. Growth happens when you start doing things you're not qualified to do. And I also wrote, I am qualified, I am worthy, I am experienced, believe in yourself and trust God. And that's what it's going to take for me to get to do this. Like, when I say I had this idea, I have stuff on my computer, like budgeting sheets and different things like that already ready to go because I planned this out 2 years ago. And it's crazy to think that it really took me 2 years to come back to this. But I recognize that now is the time and 2 years ago was not. And I'm okay with that. So here I am now in 2025 doing this instead of 2023. But let's get to it. I'm going to be 100. I don't know exactly what I'm going to put up on this whiteboard for you today, but I know I need to put out content. And I also know that I need to do the work, if that makes sense. If I'm going to ask you, a potential client, to do the work, I need to be doing the work on my end as well. Keeping myself up to par on my skills, so to say. So I'm going to just go through a scenario of a small business owner, a potential small business owner, because if this is you, you will know how I can help you. And what I'm showing you on here is not going to be everything, obviously, because once you get onto that one-on-one phase, you get more information and you can figure out different ways to do things. So this is just a basic scenario. So the 3 things that I'm going to go through today that you will see by the end of this video is, if you haven't already separated your business from your personal finances, you're going to learn that. You're going to be able to create a livable salary for yourself under your business. You can pay yourself. And then you're going to be able to manage both your business and personal finances efficiently. Well, that you're not exactly going to get from this today because that's going to take time. But the first 2, you're going to figure out how you can separate your finances as well as create a livable salary for yourself. All right, that's enough rambling. Let's just, I guess, get to it. Hopefully you can see this marker. Let's say unknown owns a business. Let's see if I can pull it up closer. And hopefully you can read it the same way I'm reading it. Say unknown owns a clothing brand. And let's say they bring in and they earn, let's say they're a full-time clothing brand owner and they're not just doing it part-time anymore. So let's say the net profit is about, let's say 5K per month. Net. Make sure we know that is net. So that means, but if you don't know what net profit is, it's the overall profit that you earn, but that doesn't include for any fees or product. Let's see what I'm looking for. That doesn't include any fees, like say if you have a website fees, maintenance, order a new product, different things like that. So that's what net is. All right, so I just need to correct something because I'm watching the video back and I used this word incorrectly, and I apologize for that. This should actually be gross income. 5K per month will be the gross income. And then is your take home profit. Oh, I can't remember the other word right now. It's like really going off my head right now. But the other word, I can't remember what it is right this second. I will put it up on the screen when I edit this. But that one would be what you could take. Like this is 100% the businesses. That's it. You can like it's not it's 100% the businesses. So let's say they net 5K per month. So right now, Unknown does not pay themselves. Unknown uses one bank account. So you have an idea of who I'm talking to. If this is you, use that link down in the description. And 3, struggling to can't scale. All right, so these are the 3 things that you need to know about Unknown. Unknown owns a clothing brand and they earn 5K per month net profit. They do not pay themselves a wage. They do not have a business and a personal separation, and they are unable to scale their business. So today, we're going to give some tips on how Unknown can maximize their profit, pay themselves, separate their business and the personal finances, as well as create a strategy in order to scale their business. So Unknown makes 5K per month, and that does not include business expenses. So let's say they have a website. Dang, Shopify ain't cheap no more. That's $25 a month on the basic account. So let's say they have the basic. So let's say 25. Let's be realistic. If you have Shopify, you already pay for your domain for like a year or a year and change. So, sorry, excuse me. I'm not going to include that in this for right now for this breakdown because we're just trying to figure out how to break down this 5K so that you can also pay yourself as well as that. So let's say you are a clothing brand owner. Let's say you do t-shirts and hats. On average, the printing cost per shirt is roughly $10 to $15, depending on where you're going. So your cost for this shirt is 10 to 15. So let's just go with 15 per item. So, and I'm just gonna say you only sell t-shirts. That's gonna be the production cost, $15 per shirt. So if you make 5,000, let's figure out how much, how many units you're actually selling. Cause your 5,000 is gonna be the overall profit. So 5,000 divided by 30 is 166. So let's go 167. So let's say on average, Unknown earns $5,000 per month by selling 167 shirts per month on average. This is what we're going with, all right? In order to re-up for their products so they can get more, your monthly cost is going to be $2,500. Let's say you're like me, you're working out of your house. So if you have rent, a portion of your rent goes towards your business should be paying a portion of your rent. So if you have say a 2-bedroom apartment or a 2-bedroom house and you're using 1 bedroom solely for your business should be paying rent to you as the person, the landlord, to your business, and that needs to be a part of your business expenses. Let's say the 2-bedroom is $2,500. You're using one room, so you could say 700, 500. Let's just go with 500 for this. You pay $500 for rent. So it's just an estimate because I'm pretty sure most people are probably paying more than $2,500 in rent for a 2-bedroom. I'm just assuming a 2-bedroom. Well, it could be a 1-bedroom for that price. Who knows? This is a business expense. Your website maintenance. You have $2,500 for your product, so you can order more. This is what you need on a bare minimum, and then another $500 for your office space. Do you pay for within your business? If you're running ads, that's another expense. Say you spend $150 to $200 on ads per month. So that would come under to an expense as well. So I'm gonna just do it at the 200. That's a must as a business expense. Right now, I can't think of anything else, so I'm gonna just go with these things to figure out what you need to be mandatorily being put back into your business, and then we'll go from there. So let's see how much we have. 2,500 plus 500 plus 200 plus 25. So your operating costs are 3,225. And that leaves you with 1,700. Now, of this profit, you need to pay yourself as well as reinvest into your business. Yes, we do have all your business expenses covered, but if you want to grow, you got to be able to stack some money to the side solely for your business. So this is where it comes down to, well, if your rent's 2,500, I'm sorry, but I hope you have another job because you can't pay your rent. I'm sorry. If this is like, because I know I said at the beginning this is the full time job, I think I'm gonna backtrack and say this is your part time job, because if it is your full time job, honestly, and your rent really is 2,500, and this is your business expense, you need to sell more product. That's all I had to say when it comes to that. But I'm gonna keep going. So for right now, I'm just sticking strictly to the business. And then hopefully we can maybe see how we can help with the personal finances. But this is how it's gonna go. So now, first off, let's do one. Number one, create a business bank account. That's the number one thing, business bank account. Two is what we just did. You need to know how much it costs to operate your business. First, you need that account in order to separate that business/personal situation. After that, this is what you need to know, because you need to know how much money that's in your personal account needs to go to this business account. So this is what we just figured out. This is the bare minimum that you should have in your account every single month for your business in order for you to continue selling 167 units. Now that we got one and two, the third thing, I decide what your time is worth. That's what you need to do. Because when we go and apply to jobs, we always just take whatever they're offering. Let's just be real. That's what we do. We take what the business is offering us. But now you're operating your own business. So the question is, what is your time worth to you? How valuable are you to your business? So we know this is what it is. Right now, obviously, we're going to start off a little low. But the goal is once you make those go up, what you pay yourself goes up with it. Number three is your salary. What are you paying yourself on a monthly, weekly, whatever it is? That's what you need to figure out from your profit. But at the same time, you have to know what your business goal, how you intend to scale, so that way you can prepare for it and keep that extra profit in your business account so that you can see that growing. So right now the bare minimum is this, and every month that should be a zero if you only put that into your business account, if you only earn that amount of money. Let's go with you pay yourself $775. Like I said, I really hope you have another job because this ain't cutting it. This ain't paying your rent. I probably also overshot it with the rent, but that's what it is. What it is. So now you have, if you consistently bring in $5,000 a month, and $3,000 is your operational costs. You pay yourself this. This is what's remaining. $1,000 per month. Now that is to help you scale. So this is where you can't scale your business. This is what you're doing wrong. So now, especially if you're running ads, you can up that ad, right? What you're paying in ads. Say if you added to another $100 and you sell another 40, 30, say you start selling 200 units, you're getting yourself over that threshold of $5,000 just like that. Just like that. And you're able to, now let's break this down one more time because I feel like I was all over the place. I felt it. And I'm pretty sure if you're still watching this video, you felt it as well. So I hope you're still here and you can go with me. This is my first time doing it and talking to myself. Usually I'm talking to the person that I'm actually assisting. So it's the fact that I'm making everything up and I don't have the exact numbers in directly in front of me. I will admit that. That's what it is right now. But the next time I will be more prepared because this is all a learning curve for me just as much as it is for you. And I say it is because I'm sitting here teaching to a camera. That's the learning curve for me. It's not that I haven't done it. It's talking to a camera instead of directly to the person. Unknown earns $5,000 per month. Business expenses is $32.25. Salary is $775, and profit is $1,000. No, you don't have to only pay yourself $775. You can easily pay yourself $1,000 and your profit be $775. You can choose. You can always choose this however you so choose. It all depends on what your ultimate goal is for your business. Is it to scale your business? If it is, I recommend holding off on what you earn for right now to put it back into your business, because if you put it back into your business, then you can start paying yourself more the next month, the next month, the next month. Each month you could pay yourself, say, $50 more, and soon it'll be, a lot more, especially if you're able to get your net sales up more than, say, 200, more than 250, more than 300, more than 350. The more you sell more, the bigger your paycheck will be. And that's ultimately going to be the goal when it comes to this. You do need your own business account. That's number one. Check. You did that. You know the cost of your business, right? Check. You set a salary for yourself. Check. And you have enough profit to scale. I hope that's all I got for you guys today. Unknown they can't pay their rent. I really hope Unknown has another job. They haven't quit their job yet, even though at the beginning I said there was full-time. Nah, I think this has to be double that in order for you to maybe consider not having a job. You know what I mean? But Unknown owns a clothing brand, and after this very quick session, we were able to figure out how much it costs to operate their business, how they can easily separate the business/personal finances. They learn to pay themselves, and now they have extra money in the bank in order to scale their business so they can make more than $5,000 at the end of this month. That's all I got. My name is Sakutani. Thank you for being a part of the Footy Culture tribe, family, whatever it's going to be. If you got something from this video and you feel like this is you, this is the person, you are this person, you don't pay yourself, you don't have your business and your personal expenses separated, and you feel like you can't scale your business, or you've been trying to and you haven't been able to, there's a link down in the description. It's just a quick questionnaire, just so I can get your information and I can contact you to see if I can potentially help you. Because at the end of the day, the overall goal for this channel and my overall goal is to help as many people as possible, especially small business owners. Because the number one reason that business owners fail is because of this right here. They don't know their numbers. They don't know how much it costs to operate their business. Simple as that. They don't know. Use that link down in the description. Subscribe, like, comment if you found this helpful at all. And I hope it helped you. I really do. Catch you in the next one.